Alright, sorry for the delay, folks. I finally got the game back up. As you can see, I am a little bit out of dress for the reserve I'm currently on. I figured I'd actually be doing a little bit something different for today. For today's Hump Day Hunt, since we've been doing the Arctic map 2 weeks in a row now, I figure I'd change it up just a hair. Now, hunting sheep is kind of fun, but it gets a little dull after a little while. So we're gonna do a little bit of hunting for some moose. Also see how much we can get for possibly some Roosevelt elk. But more importantly, can't leave here without it killing any blacktail. Because who doesn't like to take down a little blacktail every now and then? So, moving on here. So, thank you everyone for your patience. I am sorry for if I come across a little bit brash from the previous part. Mostly had a little bit of frustration just with Call of the Wild. Simply due to the fact is that there's enough there to keep you a bit frustrated every now and then. So. But nonetheless, I'm going to finish getting set up here with the right equipment here, because if we're going to be hunting big game, we want big bullets. Or if we want to get better distance, get longer bullets. Now, this dog can't carry that much. Alright. Let's go for a mustachey day. Because. That's right, they didn't make any camo bags for the dogs yet for the right equipment. So let's go ahead and get the elk call. Where is that? Should be in here somewhere. But as y'all can see, I've spent considerable amount of time playing this game and a considerable amount of investment into it, I guess is the best way to put it. So there we go. And hello again, Luke. So, sorry again to everybody. So, there we go. Now we should be able to get a jump start. So, continuing on with the Hump Day Hunt. So, as many of you can already tell, I've already made a few minor adjustments already to the stream title and to a few of the additional things. Now, one of the things I've always wanted to do with the hunt days is just view them as a chance to slow down, relax, get the the midweek frustrations out of your work week, or attempt to. For those of you much like me that happen to have a day job. So that's all this really is. And those of you that are interested in joining in for the hunt, feel free to go ahead and make use of those Revelo points to join us on Discord, to join in for the live stream. And Revelo points are not that hard to earn. Discord access is fully automated. If you have any issues, please be sure to let me or my moderators know. More importantly, the moderators, if I'm live during a broadcast or seem to be offline or not responding, always feel free to reach out to one of my moderators. So, and for me, I always find it relaxing to have the dog with me. So, not my actual dog, but the hunting dog here in the game. So, my actual dog, she's a pain in the butt. But nonetheless. So let me just go ahead and get a head count of who else is still here from the earlier stream. I'm assuming Peter or Petter. Did that link find you all right for the review, or are you no longer here? Okay, well, it looks like Peter is not here. Somebody was asking for my pointers for the game Call the Wild. So, after being a former gamer for this version of the Hunter. So those of you that are also looking forward to it, this is also the time when we happen to do the Revlo Redemption Reward Contest as well. So those of you that are looking forward to that, plenty of points to be earned, especially since last week, actually I don't even think, yeah, last week there were no winners at all, so I'm going to add the pool in this year, this wonderful time around. Let's see, that was 11,000 points. So and it's easy peasy. It's odds or evens. All you have to do is place your bet on an odd or an even number on what you think I would possibly get for the highest kill till the end of the stream. So this goes to basically a little bit of everything. So there you go. Those of you that are just now tuning in, you can wait a little while. Basically, you get ample time to go ahead and put in your time window to actually place a bet, and to be able to actually initially place your bet and earn some Revlo points to join along for live stream, for joining me live in game, asking me to be your friend on Steam, to have me on your friends list. Just be aware that if you abuse it, you will lose it. So, but nonetheless, Revlo Point contest is open. Anyone is willing to join in. And Peter, welcome to the stream. Missed you on Monday. Ran across quite a few other truckers. Oh, yeah, well, Peter, it was pretty crazy around my place, too, for the week, so I'm sure you probably would have read that in Discord, too, so... a lot of stuff's been going on this week, too. So, got the whole house to myself, so gotta take care of a dog. So apparently she feels that I am her chauffeur, or her butler. But they do always joke around saying that the butler did it. So it's bound to go awry, one way or the other. Oh, Peter, so you did get your new truck. Well, don't forget what I told you. Once you were to get that, share photos of it, so that way you could, that way we wouldn't have to just imagine the awesome, luxurious truck that you were supposed to receive. But yeah, no, I'm glad that you actually did find the time to be able to jump up your PC. So always glad to have folks back. I worry about them a lot of folks. So you're amongst a few of them as well. So. Well, don't forget, we got a channel called Links and Shares on the Discord, so that's a place where you can actually post a few of the photos. But if it's more than 4, be sure to upload it to Imager first. And if you need some help setting up for Imager, feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to try and help get you guided there and set up. But it's fairly simple. $1.3 million miles. Still an upgrade, though. Yeah, I'm sure it's still an upgrade. From what you previously told me, it sounded like you needed the upgrade. And granted, driving everywhere that you're driving, the not being able to lock the cab door except for when you're inside is kind of a bit depressing to hear that. Looks like this moose is cooked. Huh. Well, we'll definitely. I guess what I'll probably end up doing is I probably on Discord we'll have to set up a trucking channel. Then we'll definitely have to do that. Wait, I don't even recall if I commanded my dog to even lay down. Peter, thank you very much for the host. You fabulous, fabulous person, you. Oh yeah, which reminds me, Peter. I'll have to sift through the ATS video from Monday, but we had a gentleman that tagged along with us, with me and Tabernac for our trucking stream, and the guy hadn't really completed any of his delivery runs. So he was about 6 months late, had 100% damage done to his trailer, and all the cargo was nothing but alcohol. Actually, he didn't care about his cargo being late. He just wanted to ride around doing convoys with a trailer. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. But yeah, that CB in the game is kind of a bit tricky to also work as well. It does actually require another person to be able to do the radio checks with you, so. Well, anyways, folks, don't be shy. Place your bets. Place your bets. Chance to get free points. Or to get a better point boost. Or those of you that just want to actually help out those that do not have enough points to jump in immediately, feel free to go ahead and make it rain. Or double the bonus points for the next 15 minutes. Well, Peter, I am glad to have you back, but I think what we'll probably have to do is we'll have to try and talk it through. Yeah, like I said, we might want to try and open up a trucker channel on the Discord then. Much like a few folks actually want an IRL hunter channel as well. And yes, I'm currently eating sunflower seeds. I'm finally having my meal for the day. That might be part of the reason why I'm so cranky. I'm hungry. Feed me! I'm cranky, so feed me. Sunflower seeds. Even though I prefer bacon. Yeah, I'm hangry. I'm so hungry, the next thing I shoot, I might just start eating it. But yeah, due to all the problem with me being able to actually pay for food, so in a way I've been technically fasting. I'm currently officially lost 60 pounds, so... But all I can think about right now is that buck. Oh, Uncle Buck! Come our way! Alright, now we play the waiting game. Alrighty, Peter. Make sure you get those good sides of the truck. damn it. Spooked. Oh wait, that's a bear. There's a bear poop in the creek? Possibly. Ah, he's teeny tiny. Oh, she. Well. Look at them entry wounds. Oh wait, that wasn't the bear I shot. I think this is the one I shot at. somewhere over here. And I got a sunflower seed lodged between my teeth. Bear is a little bit more important right now. Because I can use its claws to help get the sunflower seed out from between my teeth. Flossie! Just think, folks, last week it was hunting polar bear. Now we're hunting black bear. Listen to the bowel movement. It's almost like dueling banjos in a way. Bum 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 bum. Ah. Bum 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 bum. They're talking about me, and I don't likes it. Wow, I seriously got this bear in the intestines. She is not going to be happy. Nope, that's just a rock. That's right, I forgot I had a bait barrel on this reserve. I should probably think about filling that sometime. Oh. It's a good thing I got the dog then. It's a good boy. That's a good boy. Who's a good puppy? No, I'm not talking to you. Just talking to the virtual dog. Now leave me alone, dog. Wow. Been shooting a lot of things in the stomach lately. Giving them stomach pains. In fact, I got my own. There we go, Chroma will help. Looks like the bear's asking her, shoot me? Why? Why'd you shoot me? Oh, there we go, there's the trail. Alright, what do we got here? We got moose. And yeah, more moose. Well, that other bear hollered out a little too late. Oh, the bear was still alive. I didn't realize. Well, that was kind of a bit unusual. You just scared the hell out of the dog. I accidentally dropped my water bottle. Lands on her. Well, actually, it landed near her. Actually, it didn't really land on her, but it could have landed on her. But it was just. Hmm. Well, looks like she's a little ways off. Oh wait, there she is. Nothing else around here, apparently. Yeah, that sun is just now starting to crest. I'm sure an animal might be able to spot me if they actually put that into the mechanics. Alright, let's see if we can lure that moose in. It's using cover. It's a smart moose. It's a learning moose. It's a tiny moose, too. I'm going to assume that arrow went into the tree. Yep, it did. Clear as day. I think things got a little exciting for the moose. That's not something you see every day. Oh yeah, I'm in both the hind legs. No, I want. Gosh, this newer mouse I got is very annoying. I think I just figured out the reason why it seems like why it just dies on me every once in a while. It's probably because of the continuously rotating colors. The thing actually illuminates the whole room, too. It doesn't look like he's turning. Oh well. Got him. Oh, well, Peter, I hope you did it in the right spot because we have links and shares for that stuff. Oh, it's in direct messages? Okay, yeah, sure. Which is also kind of good because then that means that when you're ready, all you gotta do is share a link. So, like the bear's having a hernia or something. Ah, both lungs. A worthy trophy shot. If you shared photos in the direct message area, then you can always right-click on them and say "copy link," and you can actually send those out without having to resend the photo itself. So that way you're not wasting data if you happen to be on your cell phone plan or something of that nature. It's actually much quicker to send text than it is to send a photo, so all you have to do is just share that copy link and then you're good to go. You don't even have to worry about somebody accidentally deleting it either, because it's stored on the Discord servers. Yeah, once I find this bear, I'll look at it. I think the bear is up on the hill. I'm still amazed. Only one person placed a bet? Ah, so you just learned how to compose emails. Hey, you're doing better than my parents. They're relearning every other week. But what's funny is email services are about ready to be almost obsolete too, so... Well, for the most part. Give it a couple decades. I'll probably start referring to it to personal digi-messages. Where they'd end up giving you an email address based off of your full name, and anything else that happens to be affiliated to you will properly display your full name. So, internet trolls, beware. Yeah, that would be awesome. But, nah. I'd probably end up doing something like most of the more futuristic sci-fi games that have come out, where they actually do line of credit. Sort of, think like The Fifth Element. Multi-passes. Points on licenses and all that. Oh yeah. Multi-pass. Oh yeah. Peace Corps? Is that what you're trying to say, Peter? Or enjoying a Mai Tai? So the non-American dream. Got it. The escape. Apparently, the picket fence is no longer required. The white picket fence is demolished. Because this is the Twilight Zone. The space between dark and light, between sound and no sound, between the vacuums of space and air. It's got between the scary door. The simple life. Oh, Peter, don't hit me for this one, but I cannot believe I just thought of this. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, where there once was a man named Peter that drove nothing but Peterbilts everywhere. Peter knew nothing, and neither did the Peterbilt, but the Twilight Zone sent them to Peterville. And in Peterville, they've found, not themselves, but the Twilight Zone. If I'd written it down and read it, I probably would have came out a lot better, but... But that does lead me to wonder, do I actually sound like Sterling? I mean, I know I try to mimic certain voices, but I know I can't do Zap Brannigan. I can do a semi-serious, but oh, not so serious. I'll read that. All right, here. I'll definitely read that. Let's see here. Let's go with a little bit more context here. Before you is a man. The man's name is Peter. This is the story of Peter, a man who wanted to get away from it all. But little does he know, the message in the bottle he just picked up that just washed in. Washed in from someplace that no others have ever ventured. The place that you all know as the Twilight Zone. Let's see how it unfolds. I've watched all of the Twilight episodes to know enough about some of the writing that they did. Although it was kind of funny to see for most of the Twilight Zone episodes, they were actually trying to portray um, us as the smallest beings in the universe. They would attempt to try and conquer the galaxy. Bob7944. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for the follow, and welcome to the hunt. Hopefully your hump day is treating you well. Actually, this may actually turn out to be the Twilight Zone. I hear a deer, but I do not see one. I heard a buck. Oh no, Bob is not in my channel. What a shame. Well, Bob, if you happen to be in the channel, no need to say anything. But if you're not in my current channel, there's a little indicator in the upper right-hand corner if you're watching me through one of the various individuals that are currently hosting me right now. Fabulous people. You can actually join our channel to actually earn some Revlo points, which I currently have a contest going on for right now as a free giveaway to everybody. So you're more than welcome to join in for that contest as well, which can be used to join the Discord or help add to the actual current giveaway, the monthly game giveaway, which is currently live right now, too. Ah, crap, I was focused on chat. Yes, Bob, welcome. Welcome. It's always a pleasure to meet additional folks. Oh, crap, I just spooked the last one. Why does everything I want to kill run away from me? Oh well. Oh, that was a black-tailed buck as well, so... Wonder if the black bears still up here. Actually, if I spooked them, they're probably just down at the bottom of the hill anyways, so it shouldn't hurt. Ah, Bob, you're an educated individual. How fantabulous. What focus of studies are you currently in? And sorry to hear that you're sick. Hopefully you get well soon. Yes, but even in high school, you get to actually focus on a few electives for yourself. Like, for example, my area of study back in high school was web design, musical performance, jazz band, and IT networking. I mean, there are the general educations that are required. Granted, marching band was a bit of a pain in the butt, but it was required for me to be a part of concert band, so... I mean, hell, if I wouldn't have been in marching band, I wouldn't have lost 50 pounds back in high school. But granted, I regained all that back when I got into college, so... Because all I wanted to do when I got out of high school was game design. But they didn't really have much in the way of programming courses other than web design, so that's all I really took was web design. And the funny thing is, now I can't even design a web page to save my life. Well, I probably could, it's just... it'd be old school code that no one would be interested in. Wow, I gotta stop talking. I'm scaring away a lot of things. So you're a Wisconsinner. Well, welcome. Not to worry, not to worry. I went to a fairly large-ish, small public school out of Kansas, so... but most of my graduates and I, we were actually the first of the highly educated and techno science classes for the most part. Mostly, we were the ones that were actually found to be in IT, DeVry, engineering, aerospace engineering, and almost everyone knew a little bit of everyone. But not to worry. I mean, small towns are always fun, especially if you happen to be sick as you say you are. Yes, a Wisconsinite. Much in the way that I can say that my family's my family is mostly grew up in small towns, college towns sometimes for a few of them, but the other ones were mostly very small towns. Whereas as soon as somebody else was in trouble, everyone else knew that that person was in trouble one way or another, and rumors had a way of spreading. So, as soon as towns knew of anybody, then yeah, you were set to know all the gossip of the town. Actually, Peter, small town USA, baby. Oh yeah. Actually, I do not hunt in real life, although I did at one point actually go through and get my hunting license, and a fishing license. Sadly for me, I have severe medical issues that keep me from being able to actually go hunting. So my next best bet is to play simulator games, and I've always found hunting games to be relaxing. Now, granted, you weren't here for the 2-hour chase of a wild boar that I shot twice. No, wait, once. Yeah, once. And chased it around for 2 hours, tracking it down. But yeah, there's quite a bit of things to know about. Oh, Rennie, welcome, welcome. And thank you very much for the host, Rennie. You're also just in time to join the Revlo Redemption Reward Contest, Rennie. But yeah, Bob, no, that's no problem. I mean, small town in Wisconsin, it's not that bad. I mean, at least one thing's for certain. Small towns usually happen to mean that if you happen to run into somebody else from the small town, it's small world. Oh, odd. It didn't look like it registered at first. But, yeah. Okay, sorry there, Rennie. Your mother bought her first smartphone. How frustrated are you currently right now then, Rennie? Wow. Uh... Yeah, Bob, how about we keep you from being a target? You know, even though family heritage is one thing, for example, all I'm willing to divulge is that my family that I'm adopted into, they actually come from a long line of wine merchants that hail from England, that originated from England. Even though my family name heritage is a mix of French, German, and English, but for the most part, we do actually have royal heritage in my adoptive family. Glad to hear, Rennie, that you do happen to have a exact same tablet as your mother. That's part of the reason why I ended up getting the iPhone. It was more of, I don't want an iPhone. They said, we're buying you an iPhone because we want you to help us with it. So I was like, but I don't want to pay for the phone at all. And they're like, no, we'll pay for the phone. Like, okay, fine, I'll get an iPhone. So, family is fun that way, ain't it, Rennie? Ooh, that's a really good rumor. That's Rennie. That's a really good rumor to have. So, hey, family pride. According to the rumors, I'm sorry. uh, I don't mean to laugh. It's just the way you word that. um. Uh. I'm sorry. Oh man, if I had the webcam on right now, you'd just be going, "Wow, he is really laughing hard." Okay, sorry. According to the rumors. Okay, well, hey, at least that just means one thing. Um, you have a tight family. It just means that you have to find that special someone, preferably out of state. It is. It can be depressing. As for me, I actually do not know my actual biological lineage, so I'm kind of interested because A, we all know that I like to drink, and B, I love me my potatoes. And yeah, and I grow a pretty healthy beard too. Oh, it's not true, so you can laugh at it. Oh, okay. Ah. Well, they actually, on a scientific note, though, is all I'm going on here, though, Rennie. Not to basically say inbreeding is worthwhile. I'm just saying, due to a scientific study that was originally done back in the 90s and I think the 80s, they actually brought it up in Star Trek Next Generation. The fact was that if there was enough of a muddying of the genetic waters, I guess is the best way to put it. Um, Genealogically speaking, um, inbreeding could be a natural occurrence with at some point in somebody's genealogy. Well, here's the oddball thing, though, Peter. Family history actually turns out to now currently be a required curriculum of most history teachers and history major buffs. So most public schools now actually require students to actually do a family genealogy or a family tree of some sorts. So one way or another, somebody somewhere along the line, they do have to learn their genealogy due to the public education system now. Oh, by the way, Rennie, you never shared those photos that you said you were going to do of that cabin that you said that you went to go see. Oh, you have to edit them. Okay, sorry. My bad. Ignore me. Carry on. Be super. Be awesome. Oh, editing photos can take you up to 8 hours. Well, as we all know, since I currently have over 950 hours of gameplay footage in the past year, I have yet to go through and do any editing at all. I guess you could be called a hillbilly. Well, technically, I find that a little bit hard to believe that they'd actually keep all the still equipment in the same uh, jail containment area, but small towns, it's believable with a slight stretch to it. Gosh, I've gotten so used to playing with the game controls from Call of the Wild. Well, Bob, just to go ahead and let you know, this will probably be the last 30 minutes you happen to have for the ability to join in for the Revlo Redemption Reward Contest. So, extra bonus points and extra goodies, so that way you can do something or another, or buy giveaway tickets, or even partake in unlocking the actual Revlo giveaway, if you're interested. I mean, I'd probably believe that that they drank some of it as if they were in close proximity, but they couldn't have drank all of it because the still equipment would still end up dictating that they were moonshining, producing moonshine, and that would be enough to still convict them. But it's one of those little stretch tales that's interesting yet very hard to believe without it being in an actual police report. Yep, Wholesalevirus and I will be playing Wildlands again tonight. Since Wednesdays are his normal days that he streams, Mondays and Wednesdays. So he wants to get in some more Wildlands because of the new DLC content. Since most of y'all already know I've already completed the game, I still have the game installed. So we'll be going through that tonight. Although, granted, it probably will require me to restart my computer at the end of this stream of this game. But he'll be joining me also here for the Hunter as well. Well, Peter, you got enough points to request to join in for the live games. But sadly enough, because of the way Wildlands happens to work on my computer, Discord is always sketchy and buggy as crap whenever I'm trying to stream and play the game at the same time. Ah, I got him in the stomach. Well, nonetheless. No, don't take the damn photo. Alright, let's add a filter. No. Ooh, interesting for salt and pepper. Da Vinci. Seems kind of interesting, but new. Let's go with... Chroma's a little bright. Shadows is still a bit bright, but too dark. Let's go with Chroma. Oh, sorry, Bob. You need to put in odds or evens, so that would be option A or option B. What's the new DLC? I'm actually not certain, Peter. Normally, I tend to wait about a couple months for DLC to start coming out. Then I'll start looking into it. Even though I happen to have a season pass for Wildlands, which I was lucky enough to get. Uber discounts, gotta love them. But yeah, it's actually a very interesting family history to hear from Bob. So at least you know your family heritage, and it's interesting thing to learn. So I mean, all I know is that part of my mother's side of the family comes from Wales, but mostly they're all ranchers and farmers from down south. So behold Kentucky, where all the grass is blue. Your mother is making her first call. Uh, okay. Well, let me know how that. Wait, hold on, my phone's ringing. Huh. An interesting number that I refuse to answer. Let me guess, it's because it's a newer model than your current phone. Is that it, Rennie? I still found it kind of upsetting. The fact is that my parents were taken in by a salesperson telling them, "Oh, you need this, this, and this," and it was like, no, all they're doing is placing phone calls and taking photos. And very rarely do they actually save the photos or even take the photos. And so they ended up getting some really good phones with really bad phone plans, but really good hard storage space. Whereas my brother and I, we ended up getting phones courtesy of them that actually had low storage space for anything and really good phone service. In fact, I don't even use my phone for the phone service very often. But when I do, it works! Ah, your mother got an iPhone. Ooh. Wait, did she get the newest iPhone? The one that actually requires the Bluetooth head earbuds? Ah. So then she got the iPhone 5S, then, correct? I think I'm going to LG. Hmm. Ah, she got the 6. Hmm. Well, there haven't been a whole lot of major issues with the 6, other than a few interesting issues with Bluetooth access capabilities, which I've found. My father's got the iPhone 3, so that's always interesting. Sort of. It depends. I mean, yeah, you're welcome to talk about your carrier. It's just as long as it's not gonna boil down to a hate match or blah is better than blah because of blah. But yeah, sure. If you want to just say your reasons as to why you don't really like your carrier, by all means, feel free to go ahead and do so. Because you're pretty much asking a game critic if you have the right to actually critique a service provider. Hey, Sci-Spy! Well-placed bet. Only 12 more minutes left for you, Bob, for you to be able to place your bet. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Let me get this right, Sci-Spy. You're calling Luke a red dwarf? Okay, now cue the song. Dun 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 dun. Yes, yes, I make reference to cheesy British sci-fi comedy. Which actually, if I recall correctly, is still supposed to be having another season coming up pretty soon. Alright, alright. We got Dire Dwarf, Demi Dwarf. There could be the Seven Dwarves. But, yeah, no, Peter, I'd agree with you. Being able to find the right coverage market is always going to be preferable. But for me, it's always been if you can get coverage versus the data plan hiccup. Oh boy, I hope Bob doesn't miss out on earning his points. Well, poor, poor kid. Plus, I'm sorry to hear that Bob's been sick. So, if he ever does come back, let's be sure that we actually give him warm wishes, and hopefully he recovers soon. Because he said that he was feeling sick when he first joined in and followed. So, because I know after having food poisoning, it's not fun being sick, especially being bedridden for 48 hours. What the hell with it? We're gonna shoot this one. We're gonna shoot her good. Come a little closer, darling. I want to shoot you in the face. Well, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have Verizon. I mean, it's just one of those little things that boils down to is what do you plan to use it for, and then that's pretty much all you really need to worry about for your plan. Oh, there's another animal. Damn it! I thought it was just the doe. Dog must have spooked him. I mean, granted, let's see, Peter, you're on the road for what? About what would you say? About somewhere around 30 hours a week? Okay, so 50 to 70 hours a week. So that would pretty much mean that you actually using just your phone to talk would be the absolute prime option. Now, if you were to ever actually do rest stops, that would be a whole different ballgame, though. Look at that, I splattered her guts all over the wall. Alright, moving on. But yeah, it sort of depends on the week. And so basically, being a commercial licensed driver, if you're to stream video, then that would mean that you're either at rest stops more frequently than you care to admit, and you weren't really getting A to B very often. Or you were just being the navigator for somebody else. Well, granted, being the navigator would also mean that you'd also have to make sure that you had the working GPS as well. So yeah, give or take, and then you have to oversee the actual loading anyways. So you can't really be distracted by watching a video or playing a mobile app game, which would require a data plan oftentimes, more times than you'd probably want to imagine. I mean, there's plenty of mobile app games out there that you can just do one thing for the day and then call it quits for the day and then walk off and then come back to it later, because those little timer games, because they try to keep you from being on your mobile phone for so long. But yeah, you can have it caught up though. Alrighty, folks, a last minute warning. You got 4 minutes to put in your Revlo Redemption free point giveaway contest. All you have to do is just place a bet. And if you bet correctly, you have a chance to win on a 3-to-1 ratio odd. Person with the highest bet wins the whole enchilada. Alright, we got a buck down there. Hopefully we can lure this guy in. So, and let's see here. For me, since I have Sprint for my service provider, so I get an unlimited data plan with an iPhone. And that's actually in the service contract. It says all Sprint users with an iPhone are given an unlimited data plan. So because I'm in IT, oftentimes I'm taking a lot of photos or I'm doing a lot of wiki searches while I'm away from my desk, so I'm using my phone a lot. Oh, so you do that too. Okay. Well then, Peter, if you do happen to have Netflix, what was it? There was a movie that I just found out actually came onto Netflix. It was something that came out in 1998. Public Enemy, I think it was. It happens to have Will Smith in it. Starring Will Smith, I should say. If you're into, Big Brother conspiracy theories. Don't you walk away from me, you buck. Or, yeah, that's what it was. Enemy of the State. Thank you. That's what it was. Enemy of the State. That's actually... That just made a resurface on Netflix recently as well. I felt it was a worthwhile 2-hour watch during church. Oh, come on. Well, unless I could get the accuracy that I want out of this sucker, but I can't. I gotta go with this one. Come to me, Buck. I want your antlers. I must trophy. Yes, trophy. Yes, come to me, Buck. You will be mine. Oh, you've been binge watching The Flash? I've even watched it. Oh wait, what the hell's coming over here? Oh, it's my dog. It's like freaking out there for a minute. It's like, it's a huge ass buck! What the hell's over here? Let's see, if you've been binge watching The Flash, then I assume that means you've already watched Iron Fist, and, well, actually, most of the Marvel stuff as well. It was Iron Fist and Daredevil. That's what it was. Iron Fist and Daredevil. I binge watched a few of those for a few days. What the? I want this guy. I want this guy. I am taking this one. Damn it, he's looking straight at me. Oh, he's... No! I accidentally bumped the keyboard. Thanks, SciSpy. Yes. Daredevil, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage. Ooh, Defenders. Seriously. So, like a combo series, as in they're gonna merge it all into one massive TV series? Or do it as one major spin-off run-through series and just like do a bundle sequence? Because, personally, for as limited time that I happen to have, I mean, you all know me, I stream well around 60 to 70 hours a week. Okay, I take that back. I work 20 hours, but I stream 40 hours a week, roughly. With those 3, 4. I only knew of 2 Avengers, but okay. I'm still regretting it because I saw the points on that buck. All I can think about is I do not have the right rifle. Well, I did happen to catch oh, what was it? Supergirl or whatever. I only caught one episode of that, and I was just kind of going, "Oh, hold on here. She's going about relationship problems. Not interested. I got my own problems. Thank you very much. When I want to watch a soap opera, I'll watch a soap opera." I actually watched The Arrow. I'll be honest, I was not a huge fan of it. But granted, I'm more of an archery fan of anything else, but watching The Arrow was meh. Give it 4 out of 9. Days of Our Lives sounds like season 52. Yeah, good point. I mean, there's like a soap opera series called oh, what was it? As the World Turns or something like that. Wonder what the season finale would be like for that. Peter, you've only watched 2 episodes of The Arrow. I got in it a little bit late though. Yeah. I mean, nothing against the actor. The actor does a fantastic job. Uh, Nothing against him. It's just the writing for it is meh. Yes, As the World Turns. It's only on season 20 or 30 or something of that nature. Somewhere in the decades area. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering what the actual season finale for that would be. It's like the world gets nuked or the sun goes supernova or something like that. Is that what's supposed to happen in the daytime soap opera? Wait, they're bringing back Roseanne? Rosie O'Donnell. Actually, didn't Rosie O'Donnell kill her TV series? Or her talk show? Wow, this is a very interesting hump day hunt now that I realize it. We're just doing a whole lot of celebrity talk today. Yeah, but a lot of folks talked about back in the day was after Roseanne was actually over with, they should have had Rosie O'Donnell actually doing Roseanne. I mean, I was a young kid. I remember things. I hope correctly. Yeah, good point. Roseanne was a boss. Alright, there is a buck here. I don't care. If I have to mag dump into this buck, I am going to do it. Oh, John Goodman. Actually, he's done a very good job as a singer, though. Oh, you mean The View? Crap, even that buck was spooked. All this daytime drama talk. We're spooking a lot of animals. You're just downwind of them. Or upwind. Whatever. Nah, the first one spotted me, so how can I be downwind if the... Well, technically the wind is supposed to be blowing north. Alright, this is it. I am not letting a doe get away. Die! I think I got her. Darn it! I missed her heart. And I only hit her once after I mag dumped 9 bullets at her. Oh, Rennie, you missed it. I missed both bucks, but I ended up mag dumping a 10 mil into a doe, but missed her 8 times. You so missed something worthwhile. Well, you can still clip it later on, like tomorrow or something. I'm possibly, depending on weather permitting, I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow evening because my sister might need my help with taking care of her kids. So I figured if weather is really nice, her and the kids would come over to my parents' place, and then they could actually have fun doing s'mores in the little fire pit in the backyard. That way they can have fun over here, and then all that jazz. So that way my sister's not left alone to tend to her three kids. So, but if weather's really bad, yeah, I'm probably gonna be streaming. Granted, still weather permitting there too. So, but for the most part, yeah, it's just one of those things where all my siblings keep on saying that due to time restraints, that they don't get to see me very often, except for family functions of certain sorts. So, plus I didn't schedule anything for Thursday anyways, so it'd probably just be a Focus Thursday game title. So, but I still want to get your game in, Rennie. But I still haven't heard anything from Twitch still. So I'm a little bit upset still. Just not. I'm upset, just not disappointed just quite yet. But I gotta say, this is probably the one day where I've actually bent all of my rules and I'm playing more than just one game for an entire stream. Well, it's not that you can wait, it's just more of it was the very first game in for the game focus request. So it's one of the first ones in the queue, and it's been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back because I can't broadcast it as the actual game that's being played. So that's kind of bit irking me right now. And I mean, I'm assuming you wouldn't request it and gift it to me if it wasn't stream appropriate. Finally, a teddy bear! Oh, it's on the other side of the mountain. Darn it! Actually, there's no missed title actually even available for Twitch, so it's missed isn't actually on the not approved game list. So I mean, I'm able to stream Arcanum, and Arcanum actually has ladies in uh, busty braziers, so I mean, granted, that's... Wait, was Lollipop Chainsaw also on that not approved stream list as well? You sent me Mist Masterpiece Edition, and that was what you put in for your Revlo request. Yandir's Simulator? I'd probably have to look that up later. Well, it's just for me, because I'm an affiliate, I have to actually try and make sure everything is a little bit more dot the I's and cross the T's a little more. So I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious. Just a little. Not too much. I mean, I'm not trying to become anal retentive or nothing. It might actually, if there's an ideology behind the game, that might be a reason for it to be banned. Like, for example, America's Army Operations video game. It is an actual recruiting tool and brainwashing game. So as in to say, anytime you're with the military or the U.S. Army, everyone else is bad, while you are good. And one of the reasons why I kind of liked the player versus player game was because whenever you played in the hospital, there was always that very controversial ideology that always came up, which is using the NPC nurses as human shields. So the people playing as defenders or attackers would oftentimes hide behind the NPC nurses as human shields, and then still continue to do a firefight from behind them. Now, the reason why it stirred up so much controversy is because it is wrong to basically, use anybody as a human shield. Even the U.S. military actually frowns on that for using civilians as human shields. And for me, seeing that, I could easily see, the ideology behind a game, or there's a certain theme or feeling of the game happens to warrant it being banned. I could easily see that. So oh. Yeah, I don't think they want that to come across to kids as that's an okie dokie thing to do. Granted, we get away with Deadpool. I mean, not to say you're wrong or whatever. I'm not trying to say that at all. But plus, I bet Twitch is also partially thinking of, okay, what's the most common target audience that they want to try and keep it open for. They're probably going to have children viewers and teenagers, and they just want to keep from being, in the crosshairs of what's initially going to come, which is parents are going to be saying, well, there's too much violence on Twitch, so ban Twitch or FCC Twitch. Which could potentially happen. Seeing as how more and more of our regular TV broadcasts are now actually starting to go towards the internet, there could actually be a little bit of FCC regulations to actually potentially occur in the future. I'm not saying that's going to happen, I'm just saying there is that probability. There we go, we found the bear having a hernia. Or trying to pass a kidney stone. Yep, trying to pass a kidney stone. That's all it is. Mr. Rogers' broadcast start tomorrow. That'll be interesting. And that was my last bullet. Let's put a new box in. Well, if the Mr. Rogers broadcasts actually start tomorrow, then would I end up watching those while I'm at work? Never know. Because everyone wants to have a little bit of fun in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Because are you neighborly? Because everyone wants to be Mr. Rogers' neighbor. There we go. Nah, satisfied by me missing and the bear rushing? Nah. Never gonna happen. I'm just too good, even though I just spent 8 rounds trying to shoot a doe. With a pistol! Pew pew! Which actually does remind me, I can never actually say pew pew again without thinking of the video that was actually done by Cloud Emporium Games for Star Citizen, where before they even had any of the sound effects for the weapons firing yet, the community actually came up with their own sound file to actually play, which was basically they went ahead and played the video, and then people just went over it going as pew 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 every single time the starship was opening fire in a little dogfight cutscene showing off the engine works. So they kept in the audio files, and they just pressed in the audio files into the game for a little while. And I thought it was just priceless, because as soon as you get into the game and you just start firing, all of a sudden you hear pew 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 pew. I mean, I can easily see that happening for the April Fools for this game, where you shoot at a bear, and a bear comes out of the gun. That would be interesting, though. But nonetheless, chat's quiet, so... Wow, so many topics. It's amazing what we all talk about. Entertainment, video games, services, soap operas. What could we possibly talk about next? Chocolate eclairs and donuts? Oh, the Mr. Rogers Marathon has already started. Well then. Now that explains the reason why I'm in competition. I guess if I want to compete with Mr. Rogers, I will have to start playing train simulators.
Hello?
Hello! We have a Wholesalevirus with us today, ladies and gentlemen.
That was weird.
What's a weird?
I popped in and I was like, heyo, and then it didn't do anything. And then I was like confused, so I said hello again.
It might have been my headset. It keeps going in and out and cutting out every once in a while, so...
And I was having technical difficulties. But I should be live again. Keyword should be... Oh, look at that beautiful command, W and J. Oh, it's like we're one of those celebrity couples.
I have that for everybody, sadly enough. The only person that's actually spelled out is between me and Tabernacle.
Well, that just makes you a hoe, which is fine too. Pour my water.
Wada. Alright, I set up a tent for you to be able to spawn at.
I have a message from Doc. I heard you had a bit of trouble finding an animal you winged out there. It's better that if you injure an animal, you find it and do not allow it to suffer. Make sure you get to it and make sure you confirm the kill with your hunter mate.
Is this a mushroom?
Confirm my balls on your chin.
Wow, you do realize I'm live still.
Hashtag love. LUV.
Wow. Sorry, parents!
Okay. Now that's taken care of. Multiplayer game. I'll find a multiplayer game.
Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. You can actually choose between, your 300 bolt-action rifle will actually be doing you a lot of good. Or your 308, either or. Granted, the 308 will not work against the moose.
Oh, no, wait. You can hunt moose with stuff. Right?
I'm sorry, you said what?
You can hunt a moose with a 308.
No, I tried hunting a moose with a 308 the other day, or last week, and I got nasty letters from Doc after I shot it in the heart.
That's weird, because I remember hunting moose during last week Wednesday with my 308.
Alright, I'll take a gander.
Damn it, Ghost Recon, you need to update.
Super rifle for me. Oh no, wait. My bad. My 308 shot was for something else. That explains it. Okay. Well then, we're gonna chuck the 4570 back into its little corner, and we're gonna have some 308 fun. Because we gotta get all Mr. Rogers up in here.
I'm gonna wear my winter stuff.
Wow. Yep. If you want to die of heat prostration, you can, so feel free.
Alright, carry the 454. What are we hunting, anyway?
Well, here we got black bear, moose, elk, white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer. And lately all I've been shooting has been deer, moose, and bear.
Well...
Gotta hunt those blue-footed boobies. Sorry, Saspy, those ain't in the game yet. Wait, ain't they an endangered species?
Boobies?
Yeah, blue-footed boobies.
Alright, let's see. What can I kill with my 308? I can kill the moose. I can't kill the bear. Or can I kill the bear? I think I can kill the bear.
Yeah, you can kill the bear.
Can I kill the deer?
Yeah, you can kill a deer with 308.
I don't have actually my stream up. So, I can't actually see the quality of it.
Well, all I know is that it doesn't look like you're live yet, so... Oh, wait, it might help if I refresh the page.
It says I'm live.
Yeah, there you go. Now you are live for me.
I was just pulling up my stream on my phone. Making noise. It's raining in the game and it's raining in real life.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a little bit of that myself. I really want some rain myself.
My phone went off a little bit ago with a flash flood warning till 10:15. I think I'll carry my 308 and my bow.
Because here's what constitutes with a 308. Mule deer, white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, silka deer, moose, Roosevelt elk, Rocky Mountain elk, reindeer, red deer, roe deer, bighorn sheep, Dall sheep, alpine ibex, feral goat, red kangaroo, polar bear, brown bear, grizzly bear, black bear, wild boar, feral hog, and gray wolf and coyote. So, and I got me a nice sleek 308 bolt action rifle, complete with a really teeny tiny cute little scope.
Alright, it looks like my screen looks pretty good on my phone, so...
By the way, you're still wearing your Arctic gear, so...
No, I've taken it off.
Oh, okay.
Rapidy crap.
What are you trying to say, Spy? That they're just well hidden?
Hey, bazinga. Pheasant collar. I don't need that.
Nope, you don't need it. If you want to, you could bring... we're actually in the area for blacktail and whitetail, bear, moose... And then all we need to do is just head down a little bit further and we're good to go. Oh, it looks like you actually got in on the sale. Congratulations. You have a woodland camouflage. Summer camouflage.
A what?
You are currently wearing summer camouflage. Summer forest jacket.
I'm wearing a what?
What in the what in the what? You happen to... I mean, I look like a frickin' walking bush, but...
Oh my god, what's the last gun?
Ah, looks like you brought a 44.
454.
Oh, 454? That's only going to be good for moose and bear.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, okay.
I know. I brought it for the bears.
They don't charge much. They just go after...
My first bear kill I got didn't count because it rushed me. I shot in the face with a fucking bolt-action rifle. Scared me. I defended myself and I couldn't count it.
Well, you kind of missed it being at work. My earlier stream of Call of the Wild, I actually stalked a wild boar that I shot and stalked it for 2 hours, watching it bleed out for well beyond running a good 2 miles.
You haven't got any confirmed kills yet tonight?
What?
Oh. I was looking at you and it said confirmed kill 0.
Oh no, it would say confirmed kills when you're with me though. Yeah, because if you press F3, you'll see how many kills I got.
Yep, I did.
So here's the kicker.
Oh,
This,
by the way, odds.
You're placing a bet on odds.
Always odds.
All right. Let's see here, because Tabernac put his bet on odds last week and he didn't win. So, and it's in 10 minutes. If something comes up in the next 10 minutes, that will decide. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your eyes peeled. A lot of times, rocks will actually be deer. And bushes will sometimes be deer as well. This map has a very good way of playing tricks on your eyes.
I don't know where I'm walking. I'm just walking in this direction.
Yeah, it's okay. You just walk, and then you just keep walking until you happen to hear a bear sound like it's having a strangulated hernia, and then go from there.
Mouse. I saw a mouse.
I mean, if you want to try your hand at seeing range with a bow, there's an actual archery range down south. If you want to, it's at the cabin.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
But there's elk that way as well, so...
I do like elk as well.
Oh, you do? So, also today, I'm actually a little bit upset as well. I just found out my favorite, ultimate, #1 favorite Chinese food restaurant, which I'm heavily dedicated towards eating on Mondays, is closing their doors permanently for Mondays now.
Only on Mondays?
Only on Mondays.
You know why that's happening, right?
I have no idea.
It's their polite version of saying F you, JB. F you. That's why.
But they, as soon as I walk in the door, they greet me by my full name. I never even told them my full name. They just... Oh, wait, they read my credit card, that's why. Usually if there's one black-tailed deer, there's 3 others to follow.
It wasn't a deer.
I felt I should probably at least express it. So... Alright, fine, I do need new glasses. Jeez. That'll be my next fundraiser.
You don't need glasses.
Actually, I'm doing pretty good after 5 years of having the same old lenses. There's another bear.
Where?
To the west. As I'm talking.
Alright. First hit, body, skull. Second hit, body. Third hit, right hind leg, hip, bone, intestine.
Yeah, the Call of the Wild actually gives you an X-ray view showing you where the bullet entered and where they all hit. And also telling you exactly where they hit. Like, in words. I actually got hung up on the word earlier, coccyx. See, I'm already caught up on it. Coccex.
Caucus?
Close enough. There's a reason why I'm not. There's a reason why I didn't win the spelling bee.
I'm good at spelling. Reading, though. Reading's kind of a in the air kind of deal.
Alright, I am going to climb this mountain. Oh, Sizebite, you remember the time I shot a deer straight in the pooper? Cool. And that was actually an X-ray view, too. He's shooting it right in the pooper, and it only got all the way and managed to expand at the spine. Because oftentimes when I do happen to get that one shot, I'll happen to go right in the pooper.
Right up Main Street.
Well, for some, it's the express lane.
Oh. Pew, 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 pew.
Yep, diarrhea has its ways. Oh, I must have spooked it.
Possibly.
Oh, question actually came up in my stream here. Peter also happens to have wildlands as well. And because I actually haven't been keeping track of all the DLC recently, he asked the question as to what is the current DLC that you are interested in focusing in on for tonight.
I'm actually personally focused and very pointedly finishing the storyline. Because their second DLC is releasing just a little bit later this month.
So
The Bolivia, whatever, llama riding, bullshit, Mario Kart. Not so interested in that.
Oh, you mean the one for the uh, recon team versus recon team? That's the one that you're interested in?
Huh?
Isn't this, if I recall correctly, I think Recon Team versus Recon Team was DLC 2 is their plan?
Nope, no PvP on this one. The PvP is coming after update or DLC 2. Is what they
Oh.
said.
Really? I feel like we've all forgotten on how to properly say words and type words today. I mean, especially after me trying to quote from the Twilight Zone. Although, granted, Scary Door is actually a pretty good spin-off.
I'm tracking a moose and a bear.
Congratulations. I think you're tracking my bear. Mine! The one that I heard. I'll spell it out once I find it. I got a 10 mil, I can prove it. But yeah, you missed. You actually missed on some very good conversational starters today. So we had actually just gotten done talking about TV series, Netflix shows, um, Marvel on Netflix, and re-jog my memory again, Sci-Spy. What was the series of the Avengers that we were talking about again?
Huh? Defenders? Oh, yes, Defenders.
Yeah.
Iron Fist, or whatever, I heard was a big flop disappointment.
So yeah, something along those lines. I mean, we were just talking. Yeah, Defenders. Thank you. Sorry. We were talking about the Avengers and the Defenders.
Defenders is a great storyline, just in general. And so far, 3 out of their 4 character arcs is pretty spot on. And great storytelling on Netflix. But Iron Fist,
yeah, it leaves much to be desired, but not as much as me watching Arrow.
I thought Arrow was done pretty well.
Well,
for a DC thing.
The thing is, my hat's off to the actor. He did a fabulous job. He did his role extremely well. But I felt that the story writing was really lacking.
Well, to be fair, Arrow in general is lacking.
Okay, valid point. Damn it, my bear! Oh, this is also the map I was telling you about a couple of weeks ago, where I said that when I originally played and streamed, I originally streamed on this reserve when it was originally new. If
that bear does not die, I am going to be mad.
Trust me, after you track something for 2 hours and something still refuses to die, and it just seems to elude you each time, and you have no way to lure it, you'll be extremely frustrated. Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil. Yeah, I was reading off my chat. Yeah, that's the Defenders. Now, Iron Fist, I thought was okay as well. As you said, story-wise, I mean, why would they select one person that was supposed to be the subpar to be the Iron Fist? To be the guardian and the defender of a holy shrine? To only have that suddenly turn on them and then walk off on his duty?
Wait a minute. Did I not hit this bear once?
Nope. So I'm following these trails, and all you did was spook the living crap out of it. But there's a doe. Alright, so that is officially 8:04, folks, so let's go ahead and tally up. We got, for tonight's evening, we got the winners for the Revlo Redemption Reward Contest is Odds. Congratulations, those of you that selected Odds. Even though Wholesalevirus did kind of bit cheat for his, even though he didn't actually have the chance to actually partake in the contest. So,
I didn't cheat.
Peter!
You lost the bear. I found it. You were so bad at games. You would have...
No, I heard it. I was trying to line up a shot for it. So tonight's winner is Post-Apocalyptic Peter. Congratulations, Peter, on winning. You actually win the whole enchilada, so you can actually use those redemption points to, say, join in for a live stream game, such as Wildlands or American Trucking Simulator. And we can gab and chat as much as you could possibly want.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
So, congratulations. Even though the most popular option was evens. Whichever one probably would have been right. If I found that bear first.
Sorry, Spy? Hey. I didn't do anything like that.
Hey, he's from one of my other communities. I have to take his word for it, you know. I mean...
Trust me, if I was trying to scare him off, I would have just followed JD around, shoot my revolver every, 3 minutes.
Actually, all you gotta do, technically, is run. Actually, technically, you just need to walk the entire map, and you still spook them. Because this is what you would call the proverbial range map. So, animals can spot you a good distance off. Hey, I found my black-tailed deer from earlier.
One you shot and lost?
No, I never lost it. It's just more of it spotted me and it spooked. When it was trying to cross a river. My fingertips still smell like hickory smoked bacon. Oh no, wait. Sorry, I'm now reading the label. Maple glazed. Crap, I spooked another deer.
Did you spook my deer?
No, I was coming up here to go for a doe. A female deer. Okay, this is really irritating that you can no longer tag bears in the Hunter Mate.
What do you mean?
Well, in the Hunter Mate, if you happen to hear a bear or an animal sound, it's supposed to ID it and tag it in your Hunter Mate. Except bears no longer do that. It's kind of irritating.
Oh.
Wait, are you singing the Barney theme song?
Mm-mm.
If Wholesalevirus didn't go pew 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 with the rifle, then nothing would have scared anything off. Did we just both shoot at the same damn brown bear?
No, I saw a whitetail.
Oh, okay.
One shot, one kill. Body
Same here.
surveyed, left lung.
Yeah, I got a Cinnabear.
Right, anyway, back to my options. Track color. You want to look the same.
I guess it's a good thing you fired first before I did, so. Because my scope was wobbling so much, I ended up hitting my bear in the lungs.
Yep.
I like the pose of this bear. Do you have any clay poupon?
I heard a deer to the right and there's a brown bear. The bear is trying to disguise itself.
Actually, just always assume that if you happen to hear a doe, that there's 2 bucks near it. Usually the way it boils down.
I broke a hunter's cardinal rule. I didn't see if it was a buck or a doe. I couldn't see its head, so I shot through some brush.
And you probably would have shot another hunter.
My hunter score would have went up. Man, the deadliest game of them all.
No, that's not the way it works.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean, you can't stuff your prize.
I beg to differ.
Okay, you stuff him in a duffel bag.
What? No, of course not. No. No. No.
Multiple trash bags?
Duffel bag, that's a waste. When it comes to body disposal, never
Hide it in the open.
do reusable. Goodbye, Sci-Fi.
Alright, Sci-Spy, you have fun watching Mr. Rogers' marathon.
I love you.
You go be all neighborly. You hear?
Do I have to?
It's always fun in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. 'Cause you're my neighbor. Did you just shoot my dog?
No.
You just shot at me.
What?
I see it on your screen.
What?
I saw it on your screen.
What?
You're used to playing the whatever, the player versus player thingy, aren't you? Used to hunting other players, ain't you?
Player unknown battleground. Yeah. I admit, I'm used to shooting at boys.
You mean boys pretending to be girls?
Yeah, that too. That it's all lumped in as the same category. Because girls don't exist on the internet.
Actually, there's been a few girls in my local casters community that I've actually found out that they were actually trying to do a very interesting run-through of Players Unknown.
What's that?
Try to see how many people they could actually kill and then cry out girl power. Not. There's 2 local communities I'm part of, but I just overheard about it. It's like, okay. Go girls. Feminists. Yay.
I assume this dotted line I'm walking towards I cannot cross.
That is correct.
I'm going this way then. Wow, look at what I feel tired. Oh right, no caffeine.
Oh, apparently there was some kid that actually died from a caffeine overdose.
I heard about that. I call that Darwinism. Who drinks a latte, energy drinks, and a soda in the quantities that he did in a 2-hour span?
And Monster Energy.
I said that monster, or I said energy drink, but yeah. What I feel for the family. I have empathy towards it. It's sad that a kid died. For all we know, this kid could have been the one to cure stupidity. But we'll never know.
There's something we have in the IT field, which is the more you try to idiot-proof something, we'll always find you a bigger and better idiot. I mean, hell, we almost have them as coasters rather than mouse pads.
I made barbecue pulled pork sandwiches for dinner tonight.
Oh my god. All I've had is sunflower seeds and bacon, jerky, and honey roasted peanuts. And they're the little P3 protein packs. That's all I've had to eat tonight. Actually, all day. And yesterday, all I had was a small plate of pork lo mein.
Yeah, none of that's healthy.
Yet I've lost officially 60 pounds since I was tagged as pre-diabetic. So,
Yeah,
yay.
but your diet's not the healthiest. You need a little bit more substance to it.
Yeah, I do. I'd agree. My doctor even says so. I need to eat more rather than just fasting, but I go with what I can afford. Now, Rennie, she was nice enough. She sent me $20, and I bought me something good with that. A cookie shake and 3 slices of pizza. And it was good.
Yes, I did. Worth it. That's a good friend right there.
And it was Mrs. Fields' chocolate chip cookie shake. Iced cookie malt smoothie thingy.
I'm a firm believer. Friends don't let friends go hungry or without coffee.
So, and granted, I should have actually done something more with it, like gotten powdered peanut butter and a dollar loaf of bread. So I should have done that. Actually, wait, I think I may have saw a bag of Milanos in one of my drawers here, so I'm gonna quickly check. I have a few Milanos!
I wish I had caffeine. Life is hard without monsters.
Crap!
Did you spook it?
Well, I accidentally pressed the F key when I was trying to press G. And F whistles to spook.
We've all been there. There's this black-tailed deer nearby. I can't see it. Good chance you just spooked my deer.
Well, you spooked my my bear, so I think we're even.
I did not spook your bear.
Oh wait, I did one of the biggest no-nos. Do not try to shoot an animal while it was in water.
Why is that a no-no?
Apparently.
Other than it's a pain in the ass to drag out.
Yep.
Can't tell where this deer is.
Dog is saying straight up. Look at him, he thinks he's people. Oh, another bear. If you're interested, I'll mark it.
I'm in the midst of a deer hunt right now.
That was a huge bear. I hope it puts me on a leaderboard.
There we go. Mm.
I'm sorry, but your bear call needs some work.
Mm.
Sounds more like a moose. I find this amusing.
That was lame.
Yay! I've reached Lukeness.
Will my deer run out of bounds?
Yeah, I can sometimes.
Hey, Steeler, what's up, man? The Destiny 2 gameplay live stream is tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
Destiny?
Yes, Destiny.
I think I know her. She has a sister?
Named Chastity.
Mmm.
Oh, that's a bear. Not interested in the bear right now. My mom found FaceTime.
Oh, dear God, Rennie.
Oh, that's funny.
I am so sorry. My condolences to whoever she calls.
Well, I'm very excited. With good reason. Steeler, you know me. I loved the first Destiny. I just wasn't about to sink more money into year 2. I found my deer.
I think I found my moose. If not, I shot a completely different moose. Yes, I did. I shot a completely different moose.
Do you have my stream up right now?
Yeah, I do. Why? Did you shoot this one right in the head and it's still alive?
No, but that's how I killed it. Head, skull, brain. The first shot was body intestine. Yeah, year 1 rocked the house, but after that it went downhill, but I'm hoping they fix it. That's all we can ever do with games, especially when it comes to major developers and publishers, such as... What is that over there? Such as Bungie. What the fuck was that?
What was
Almost
what?
a moose. Anyways, with major developers, all you can ever hope for is that they truly fix it.
Rather than think that that was why it was such a big success.
Yeah. Are you trying to call in a moose or something?
Dude, we are too far away for you to even hear anything called by me, but no, I'm not trying to call anything in. I'm actually tracking down a moose, and I have to go back and finish tracking down a bear I shot. I shot 3 animals. Well, technically now 4, so...
Right,
And it
well,
might be 5 because this other animal of mine is begging to go outside.
Hey, me and my neighbor started our own gaming company. We're making a game like Hunter and we'll post it on Steam. Hey, good for you. I hope it's successful.
Just remember one thing: you do have to get the green light pass, which is $100.
Well, on the side of that, be very mindful on who you go into business with. It's a great deal of risk when you go into business with a friend. I don't care how good of a friend they are. Always make sure you're both protecting your own ass. Do the contracts. Do the non-disclosure agreements. Make it very pointed and clear where everything lays on the standing of business.
Such as... Oh, I'm sorry, you were... It sounded like you were pausing for effect, and I didn't realize it, so...
It wasn't for effect. It was more of my train of thought catching up with me.
Oh, because I was going to say, I mean, there's a couple of game companies, and I used to be in the development industry. I can honestly tell you, you want to make sure that the contracts at least speculate that if either one of the parties happens to get out, they're still entitled to their own artwork, rather than it being exclusively only their artwork only. Because that will kill the development entirely.
That's true. So instead of them being ownership of the art, you want to make sure it's the company's art, not the individual.
But the individual is still licensed to use their art-like assets outside for their own personal use only.
Then that's not using it as an asset. That is allowing for creative portfolio.
Exactly. Which few companies will actually say any artwork designed at their studio belongs at their studio and cannot be reused or repurposed.
Yep.
Which usually most people don't read into very often, but it does happen a lot.
It really does. Like with mine and Box's company, we give rights to the artist to utilize their
to utilize their artwork
in their portfolio. In their portfolio alone.
So, and then there's one studio that actually did have a Kickstarter that went up. The lead artist actually didn't like the way the game was being designed, so he straight up walked out on the project and withdrew all the money, and then also sent a cease and desist for the use of his artwork and said that all of his artwork had to be stripped from the game, thus killing the entire project. Because it was already near, near beta stage.
Well, doing that is a big gamble, too, because you could face lawsuits on the side of the Kickstarter stuff for not or delivering on investments.
Yep. Well, I think it was originally a Kickstarter that turned patron.
Well, it is a recent thought, and they're still learning the codes. It's going to be a long road ahead before we post it. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, expect at least 2 years in the development stage. At least 2 years before you at least even have anything whiteboxed.
My biggest words of wisdom when it comes to anything like that is you just have to keep pushing forward. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. And be careful diving headfirst all the way into it. On paper, it's a brilliant idea. It's a good idea, but it's difficult and impractical at times because you have to remember as you get older, you'll need to be able to pay bills, which is my biggest problem in life.
Yep, which was part of the reason why I got family stress and I came back into streaming in hopes to at least earn some pennies to show that I was making a form of income as a game critic. And then potentially making use of the actual game streams, videos I record for actual game reviews. Granted, I actually found out that folks were actually more happy with me just interacting with them and hearing me just talk rather than actually doing the actual so-called review and story elements of the game, even though I still enjoy playing games for the story elements.
And that's why I call myself a content creator. It just opens up my windows quite a bit for many things. We wanted to make small level games at first and possibly go towards a big project. It's definitely a way to go. Key thing to remember about any game you make, any game, the first step is it has to work on paper. If it doesn't work on paper, good chances are you will not be able to code it correctly.
And always think about which engine you're starting with.
Well, yeah, and whatever engine you do use. So if you use the Unreal 4 engine, you got to use that all the way through. You cannot switch it up.
Because switching up will actually mean years of recode work and engineering work.
Unity is a good engine that people use a lot because you can use it for free, and I believe it's like a small royalty fee.
There's a very small royalty fee. We actually did Unity code for one of our games. I don't know if it's actually out on the mobile market right now, but I was helping with the project so much so that I actually pulled in a Unity coder that I knew that was able to actually help out for the project. I don't know what's happened since then because I'm no longer with the studio, so... But it takes a lot. It's going to require Unity requires at least one dedicated person to know what's going on, and has to be on the ball with everything that's going on. That's all I can say.
And get your certificate. If the program has a certificate, or certificate in class to take it, do it. Get the certificate. Because the class will help you learn the software. And if you ever go somewhere into a company, having that certificate on your resume will open more doors than not.
Yeah, and then one of the big things that, let's see, the studio that I worked for was technically a volunteer base, so there's differences between that, and then there's remote ability. If I happen to catch you someplace else on Discord or something, I'll try and see if I can find some links for you that would actually be quite beneficial for you. But for the most part, you'll want to consider remote employee possibilities, because designing a game just 2 people, 3 people, or even 4 people, you're going to end up outsourcing nonetheless. And so you will want to try and find folks that you can actually meet with and work with. So there's some resource tools that you might want to consider for if you want to log time management. So that way, if you happen to say so-and-so spent this much time on the game project versus something other, and so-and-so, made this kick-ass thing in under 5 minutes, yet it was the thing that actually helped the whole project move forward, and they only spent 5 minutes working on it, then do they want to be compensated for the hour or for how big of a game breaker it was? Like, what type of contract payout do they want for that? So those are a few things you want to consider.
Well, since
But
this idea popped up, I have been thinking of changing some of my classes for the coding class. Not a bad idea. Learn your coding. Practice is practice, practice.
yeah, it's actually one of those things. One of the things that you will find that you spend more time on is coding, and then follow after that is usually the artwork, but you'll always need artwork prior to all the code work. For example, let's see, what did we use? I actually forgot. Right, we used Unreal for our larger game. While we worked on a mobile game using Unity Mobile. The Unreal Engine, you can do some whiteboxing, but until you can actually get the finer art resources, you can still do base code. But just realize that you want to set standard characters, like something that actually works as a shortcut for you to be able to go back and do something. What the?
What the?
My foot just kicked the dog off of a footrest I put underneath my computer, and she just took my sock off my foot.
What you talking about, Wills?
So apparently I upset the dog.
You just shoot my black bear?
It was coming right at me. It was self-defense. I felt threatened from under the computer.
Wow, thank you for all the great information. I really appreciate it. Steeler, I said it once, I've said it twice, I will say it again and again. I got your back, homie.
And I'm just the person that tries to help out as much as I can. As he shoots my dog. Oh, he's trying to shoot me in the groin. And the butt. Shall I bend over to make it easier for you to shoot right up the piper?
Right up Main Street.
Sorry, I didn't know you were after that bear. And I truly, truly, truly am sorry.
It's fine. I've only spent the last 15 minutes tracking it.
Oh, good, good, good. So it wasn't too long.
As being a little liberal with my numbers.
What do you mean liberal?
I've been tracking it for a while.
Like 45 minutes?
At least during the entire game developer conversation.
Oh, truly sorry. Oh, so sorry. Me so sorry. Oh, so, terribly sorry, Rennie. I just now realized that you said that your sister was the one who was the recipient of your mother's FaceTime. I'm sure that was a hoot.
Well, keep the fact in mind that there's most likely going to be a Destiny 3. It is a 10-year game. Yep, I'm well aware. There's going to be a third one. It's very seldom that a game nowadays doesn't have a 2 and a 3.
Much like Lost Planet. Still can't believe the dog actually made use of my footrest.
Oh, oh my god, I'm just so tired without this caffeine.
You know, I haven't had caffeine in almost a year. Actually, beyond a year.
Got it! Oh, I got it! Here,
Got
here,
the mouse.
look, I got it.
All I see is an arrow.
Right there, you don't see it?
I don't see anything other than an arrow.
Oh shit, now it's gone. So it's funny, Mom has the phone so close. Oh, I just saw my mom's forehead. Oh, that's funny.
And to think, last week you were saying that you're preparing for World War III.
Ah.
Okay, now you're starting to sound like a grizzly bear.
Thank you.
World War III, whoever makes that game will be a millionaire. Let's see here. Steeler, I think that was called Homefront.
That game sucked.
No, it was the second one that really stunk on ice.
Homefront was garbage all the way around.
Well, the first one wasn't too bad because it actually followed the book a little closely, but it did require a little bit more work. And then the Homefront Revolutions, that one needed a lot of work.
They both were garbage.
Well, I'm not trying to discredit the fact that a lot of people worked really hard on it.
I'm not discrediting that as a fact either, because people probably did work really hard on it. It's just unfortunate that their hard work turned into a pile of garbage worth of a game.
Yeah.
The game had such good possibilities. So many.
I won't lie. I actually had to use a trainer because there were so many times where my character just kept on getting caught on fire for no apparent reason. Just so that way I could pass a certain level. It's just like spontaneous human combustion.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, it's a doe. You might want to go prone. But yeah, she's somewhere over there.
Nah. BRB. See you when you get back.
Alright, Steeler.
What's all the fucking does? Dude, I didn't even get notice that you were streaming. Well, welcome back, Power Snipes. I am streaming.
Well, actually, he's streaming with a buddy, too.
Yeah.
Because it's the buddy system when you're hunting. Or, as we like to put it, Mr. Rogers says it's always best to be neighborly. Alright, I'm looking for the doe, but I'm...
Damn, I fell asleep the last stream and you did. And Joel got a lot of points. Were you trying to post the multi-stream?
Yeah, I figured it was about time because my bot didn't post it.
Exclamation mark multi. That's what you're looking for.
I forgot use Khadgar while I use multi-stream. There she be! There she is, Miss Tina Mavica.
Yeah, she's still a little bit out there.
Yeah, she's 124 meters away from me. But the good news is, if she's been there long enough, she might have lured some boys on over to her side of the island.
So what is this game? This game is theHunter. It is a hunting game, and you see me looking at a deer right now. Look at that, though.
Look at that rump. That is a fantastic rump.
Yo, girl, why don't you come on over here? And I believe shortly, we'll be switching to a different type of wild game.
Yep. It'll still be a hunt, but the different type of hunt. The narco hunt. Wait, hold on. I need to double check that because I think I sent you the actual timetable, didn't I?
The life of the party has arrived. Steeler, I've been here the whole time.
Actually, I've been here since 1 o'clock. The life of the party's been here the whole time, but no one else showed up for the party.
Got it.
And there went a buck.
Oh.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Under 500 subscribers? It won't let me swim? Really? I can't.
No, you can't swim. Here, off to your left. Or go to your right. Step to your left. Step to your right. And you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about.
Body left one, right one. Right on through.
To the other side. Vietnam jams. Oh, for a second there I was about to say, you actually have 500 subscribers on GameWisp? But yeah, 2 minutes till we actually switch over to a different game, so...
I hear that. I hear a bear.
Oh dear God. Luke, the photo you sent while I was trucking with Tabernac just pulled up on my server machine. And this is a link you do not want to have blocked.
This is the one that you posted?
Yeah, it's the one that I just posted. Wait, what? I can no longer see your chat.
What?
I can't see your chat now.
What do you mean?
All I see is a loading bar now for your chat.
That's weird. Dude, I'm sure I have actually killed a black bear. One time it was my second kill. I have never gone black bear hunting.
Well, technically you have in this game, although granted your first kill on this reserve was a black bear.
It was.
So... Alright, well, do you want to go ahead and call this one, and then we go ahead and, I'm probably going to have to restart my computer anyways, so... Just to be able to run, the, Wildlands game.
You have to run wild. You have to restart your computer. Well, now's a good time for me to, do my 10 push-ups. That is owed.
Alrighty, folks. Those of you that are currently in my chat, just go ahead and hang tight and chat and stay in channel. It shouldn't be too long. Be right back.
If you want to see something stupid, you can